Hey everybody, so my name's Alicia. So today we're going to be talking about the girl with the most cake, aka Miss World, aka Courtney Love. Love or hate her, everybody has like an opinion on her. If you know anything about rock music, you know who Courtney Love is, and you know how problematic she has been. And personally, in high school, I was like obsessed with anything about Courtney Love. I was like, you know what I mean? But not to discredit her and say like, oh, that was only me in high school. I only liked her in high school. Like, personally, I don't like her. Like, her personally. But like, her music is good. I can't discredit her and say that her music isn't good. But just because I don't like her as a person anymore, I think it's just because of a lot of things that she's done is like there's been some questionable things that she's done, to say the least. Basically, today I'm going to be talking about certain celebrities that have had beef or something like that with Courtney Love. Short list, but again, this video is just for shits and giggles, so don't sue me, Courtney. And while I talk about it, I'm just going to be doing my makeup because I think it'd just be awkward if I just sit here and stare at the camera the entire time. So let's do that. So like a little bit of backstory about Courtney Love. She was born in 1964 and in San Francisco, California. She's a Californian, so I guess that would make sense. I don't know if that's offensive, but like that would make sense that she's from California. But anyways, so yeah. She did not have like the best living situation as a kid. She was constantly in and out of like different homes because her parents got divorced at a very young age. Her dad was like a very heavy drug user in the early 60s and late 70s. So she felt like she couldn't really live with him. When she was a young kid, she decided to run away essentially. And I know that I think she was like 13 or like a really young teenager. She started stripping when she moved to Japan. And then she also lived at a home for, I guess you would say, like at risk girls. So when Courtney was in and out of these homes for at risk girls, she actually ended up meeting um, who would later become the lead singer of another Riot Girl band such as Babes in Toyland, is Kat Bedgeland. Miss Kat, I am sorry for mispronouncing your name. I'm dumb and I don't know how to pronounce it. So let's just say Kat from Babes in Toyland. They met, and when they were there, they were using like a lot of hard drugs and like doing a lot of like crazy shit. That's actually when they decided to create a band. They wanted to do like an all-girl band type of situation. And essentially, Kat was actually in the beginning stages of what would later become Hole. They go through different changes with the band because they are young kids at the time. And so they decided to part ways, Courtney and Kat. And so, and then eventually, Courtney, of course, met her other band members. And thus, Hole was born, I guess. So now that we have like a backstory of how Courtney Love, I guess, came to be in the music industry, let's talk about her most famous beefs with other celebrities within the same sphere as her. Now, first, I want to talk about Kathleen Hanna and Courtney Love. Now, this is an almost 30-year-old feud, but let me give you some backstory. Kathleen Hanna was in the famous Riot Girl movement band called Bikini Kill. She basically set the stage with her band, Bikini Kill, amongst other bands like Bratmobile and Sleater-Kinney, to create the Riot Girl movement, which it was basically feminist punk rock, basically, which I love. But anyways, Kathleen and Courtney knew of each other in the early 90s slash mid 90s, and they didn't really like each other because I think Courtney was kind of jealous of Kathleen because Kathleen was kind of the basis for Nirvana's most popular song, Smells Like Teen Spirit, after Kurt and Kathleen were walking home drunk one night and they ended up going to one of their hotel rooms after a gig, and Kathleen was making fun of Kurt for using Teen Spirit deodorant, and then they wrote Kurt smells like Teen Spirit on the wall of the hotel room. And then when Kurt woke up and came to, he became he became inspired by the quote that they wrote in a drunken state. So they decided to call the song Smells Like Teen Spirit. So I feel like that's has to do with some of the feud, the gas to the feud, if you will, between Courtney and Kathleen. But this is when stuff kind of starts getting messy between the two. In 1995 at Lollapalooza, Courtney and Kathleen got into a brawl backstage because I don't know if this is like true or not, but apparently Courtney punched Kathleen in the face because Kathleen called Frances Bean Cobain, who was Kurt's and Courtney's then infant daughter at the time, a crack baby. Now, again, I don't know how true this statement is, but like if it is true, then
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
hashtag disappointed in you, Kathleen, because that's not cute. And also, according to Spin magazine, Courtney actually said that the song Rockstar off of her album Live Through This, which I think is Hole's most famous album, is actually about the whole Riot Girl movement and Kathleen herself. Because it's kind of talking about the shallowness of the music and how they really don't mean it, but I don't know about that. Courtney, I don't know about all that. Then, when Bikini Kill started to do like a reunion tour in 2019, Courtney, of course, was quick to come make a comment about the entire situation. So basically, in an interview when she was prompted about the entire reunion of Bikini Kill's 2019 tour, she called it the biggest hoax in rock and roll history. First of all, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Then, throughout her interview, she proceeds to call them educated poser hacks. But then again, in the same interview, she talks about how she's doing Paris couture. So, like, don't really understand that. How she's calling them preppy and posers. Courtney's really jealous. And she has, like, a lot of pent up anger within her or something. I don't know. I mean, I'd be too. You know, I would be too. If I was Courtney Love, I'd be pissed off too. Next, we're going to be talking about Courtney Love and Gwen Stefani.
I can sing.
This one's a bit of a shorter little cutie beef, but like, um, it's fun to say the least. So basically, in an early 2000s interview, Courtney was talking about a bunch of mainstream artists at the time, and of course, she can't keep people's names out of her mouth. And she name dropped Gwen Stefani as being a quote, the cheerleader type. And this information did not rub Gwen Stefani the right way. So basically, from that literal quote from an interview, Gwen decided to take matters into her own hands and get the story straight. You know what I mean? It was like, oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. She is not calling me the cheerleader type. I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be mad too. Because the connotations are giving, you know what I mean? Like, they're giving something that you don't want. You know what I mean? So, like, I'd be pissed off too, Gwen. Following that short interview that Courtney did, Miss Gwen decided to release a song you may know. You know, a little song, you know, a little indie hit that you might know, called Hollaback Girl. And of course, we all know how Hollaback Girl overtook the entire world and became one of the most popular songs of the early 2000s, if not the most popular song of the early 2000s. Because I know 6-year-old me was getting into it when Holla Back Girl came out. Alright, next we have a bit of a love triangle going on in this next entry, so stay with me. Next, I'm going to be talking about Courtney Love and Billy Corgan's very much not cute, not fun situation, if I'm being honest. In the early 90s, Billy Corgan and Courtney decided to like start a little relationship, but Courtney said in multiple sources that she didn't really see it as like a real serious relationship. It was just something to get her by. During that relationship, she also had a crush on, could you guess? Yeah, it was Kurt Cobain. She had a crush on Kurt Cobain while she was dating freaking Billy Corgan, like this bitch. While she was dating Billy, she was also not dating yet. Like she didn't apparently she didn't cheat on Billy, but like only God knows. And also, quick little fact, the main reason that Courtney actually started liking Billy and Kurt, and really anybody else for that matter, she started liking him because of his nose. Not his personality, nothing with substance, no. His nose. That was the main thing that she wanted. Because she wanted the kid that she wanted to have someday with some man to have a good nose. Because she felt like she didn't have a good nose. So that's the reason why she ended up having a kid with Kurt. Because she was like, damn, this bitch got a good nose or whatever. I mean, like, I can't blame her. I can't really blame her for that one. Courtney decided to ditch Billy because she was like, he has a better nose than you. So, yeah. But actually, fun fact. The reason why Kurt and Courtney got together is because Courtney was actually on her way to go see Billy and do like a little sesh, you know what I mean? And while she was walking there, she actually bumped into Kurt and was like, you know what, I like you. Whatever, let's do this or whatever. She broke up with Billy over the phone and was like, also, people believe that the reason that Billy Corgan started losing his hair at such a freaking young age is because Courtney actually hexed him before singing Violet on live television.
A song about a jerk. I hexed him. Now he's losing his hair.
I mean, yeah, I get it, I guess. I just thought that was funny. Alright, now my last person that I'm going to be talking about, one that just made me giggle. Like, of course Courtney would have something to say about this girl. Olivia Rodrigo and Courtney Love's little recent, I don't even know if you would call it a feud, but like, situation that just happened. Yeah, I never thought I would say that, like, in the same breath. Like, Courtney Love and Olivia Rodrigo's beef. Again, I don't really think this is beef, but it's like something fun, and I felt like I had to like include this with the video, so yeah. Yeah, basically in June, Miss Olivia posted a few pictures from like a recent photo shoot that she did, and basically it was like in reference to and took inspiration from, of course, was the photo shoot from the album cover of Live Through This by, you guessed it, Hole. And Courtney was, of course, as she always is, quick to jump on situations that have little to nothing to do with her. So basically, somebody had commented about it, and the comment says, I honestly had never heard of this person before your post. Live Through This cover is so much more emotional. Sorry. The punctuation in here is not good, but anyways, it has so much more feeling. The girl's facial expression has no substance. Honestly, I can't tell if she is happy, regretful, or what. It's like she was told to stand there and look. If a professional pic can't convey any artistic expression of feeling, then what good is it? Huge fail on this one. First of all, it's not that serious. Second of all, it's literally an image, but that's none of my business. But Courtney then replies to this person and says, Disney, I don't know kids stuff, but I think waif is the appeal? Question mark? No idea. And then Olivia replied on the post and said, love you and live through this so much. To which Courtney replied, Olivia, you're welcome. My favorite florist is in Notting Hill, London. DM me for dates. I look forward to reading your note. Winky emoji. I swear, I don't even know what to say. Basically, she's like, where are my flowers? Where are my flowers? I need my flowers, Olivia. Give me my flowers. We're taking a picture that was loosely based off of one of my pictures. It's not even on my picture. It was just on my album cover. So, sorry. Yeah. I mean, like, I understand why she's like, oh, haha, this is like based off of my thing. Haha, where's my credit? But like, it was loosely based. She didn't say it was loosely based. And you can't automatically trademark or say, oh, I'm the first one to do this of a crying schoolgirl. Watch Jawbreaker. Watch Carrie. Come on now. Come on. You know? Yeah, that's basically it. That was just like a small list of people who have been known to have like an issue or a situation with Courtney Love. And just let me know what your opinions are about these little beefs, I guess. And I just like to see what y'all have to say about it. And again, this video is just like fun, lighthearted mood, I guess. And yeah, I look forward to making more videos. This is my first video and it was so much fun. Maybe comment like more people you want me to talk about. I kind of have like another idea in my head for the next video, but just like let me know what else I want to see, I guess. And bye.